Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Xenonauts. So, we just beat a terror mission, which I was kind of surprised about. And we just keep going, I guess. We've got mostly to fix up Bravo, because they are lagging significantly behind. What we really need is more funding, because I need more aircraft and helicopters and soldiers. Right now, Bravo has... They're going to have 16 when everybody gets recruited. Alpha's going to need... They've got their one on the way as well. What I'm probably going to do is take, like, half of the experienced people from Alpha and send them over to Bravo. Just so Bravo has more than one person who's not a private. Because that's probably our best bet. Beyond that, I need to start shuttling... kit from Bravo to Alpha, or from Alpha to Bravo, because they are short on stuff. What if I have 3 extra suits of Jackal armor? Okay, yeah. So I need to send one of these Jackal armors over to Bravo. Nope, transfer, not sell. That would have been awkward. And I think our entire team right now is kitted out with rifles and shotguns. Or with laser weapons. So we should be able to send the rest of these over to Bravo. 11,000 to transfer. Jeez. Oh, I guess the cost is just per item, so there's actually not... You can't actually just transferring single items isn't any less expensive than transferring in bulk or something like that. And they should have enough Alenium and alien alloys on their own. Okay, so let's get all those going. What is our workshop working on right now? Right, upgraded stuff. Oh, the last laser rifle is going to be done soon. Oh, whatever, I'll transfer that when it's done. Wolf armor for our good guys, and then, once the laser rifles are done, I guess we'll get the heavy lasers for our dudes. Yeah, I don't know. Scout car was nice, but didn't really work out a lot. Production of Jackal armor is finished. That's in Bravo. That's good. Everybody has Jackal. Oh, I need to actually assign some people. Right. Okay, well, I need a lot of different things here. So, somebody with good TUs and reflexes to be a shield. There we go. And you have Jackal armor. That's great. I guess for now you're using... that set up until some other weapons arrive from Alpha. There you go. I need another shield. Someone with good TUs and reflexes. Actually, Horvath is pretty good. Gabor is also quite good. Here you go. Alright, you get a shield. Oh, wow. You don't have a whole lot of weight capacity, though. Oh, jeez. Alright, you are getting a regular shotgun for now. Nope, you don't need that. There you go. That's more like it. Okay, and then our shields really do need to be carrying stun batons, because we are going to need to take one of the alien officers alive at some point, so I need to make room for those. Okay, you're going to Charlie, and then I need a new heavy weapons guy, which we haven't needed for a while, but that's just got to be someone with really good strength. Carol Watson. Oh no, that's health I'm looking at. Abramov, there you go. You've got good strength. Heavy weapons, okay, you're good. You can actually have a med kit, and you can have a grenade. Smoke grenade should be fine. You're also going to Charlie, and then... Yeah, I haven't actually changed the default role equipment for rifles. The rest of you are also going to Charlie as riflemen, and I'll just make sure everybody has their Jackal armor, and is all kitted out. Jackal... Ah, jeez, alright, that puts you over. There we go. Jackal. There you go. You've got it. You... Oof, you're not very strong at all. Not very strong at all. There you go. You've got it. And you... Oh, jeez. Alright, some of these people that I hired are not very strong. It's kind of an issue. Ditch the med kit. Ditch the smoke grenade. There we go. Oh, boy. That is a bare bones kit that our friend Horvath is carrying. Oh well, such is life, and then we just gotta make sure everybody's in the correct spots in the helicopter. Precision rifle, machine gun. There we go. Okay. Oh, Reaper autopsy. The Reaper is a 6-foot-tall insectoid nightmare with chitin blades strong enough to pierce steel in a particularly horrific method of reproduction. It is a biological weapon of mass destruction, a monster that spreads death and terror in equal measure. Each Reaper is a parasitic creature that reproduces through implanting larvae inside other living organisms. These larvae secrete a chemical that disrupts the nervous system of the victim, leaving them shambling around in a state of damned half-life, while the larvae gestates rapidly inside their body and metabolizes it from within. Within a couple of minutes, a fully developed Reaper will burst free from the remnants of its host and head off in search of fresh victims, an implausibly short gestation period to occur naturally, so presumably alien technology has been used to accelerate it in some manner. In any case, this ability is highly troubling. The unfortunate host is likely to find the process unpleasant in the extreme, and it potentially allows these creatures to multiply quickly on the battlefield. They are well adapted to the role of finding and infesting their victims, possessing well-developed sensory organs and the ability to move across the battlefield with inhuman speed. Wiry but extremely strong, these beasts can easily generate enough force to penetrate personal armor with the large blades protruding from their shoulders. These blades are actually hollow, containing a muscular tube that houses the larvae and neurotoxic fluid to be injected into the victim once the blades have torn an opening into their flesh. A single attack is all that is required to reduce the victim to a hideous zombie, whatever personal armor they may be wearing. Despite this, these primal horrors have obvious weaknesses. A lack of ranged weaponry and the relative fragility of their chitin plates leaves them vulnerable if caught in the open or sighted at a distance. They also possess only rudimentary swarm intelligence, making them fearless and difficult to suppress, but incapable of advanced tactics. This is truer still of the zombified hosts, which apparently simply lumber towards the nearest target and attempt to club them to death with their swollen fists. There you go. They are unpleasant to deal with, is what they're getting at. Either way, we didn't actually have too much trouble with the last one, but, oh, know your enemy Reaper field identification. Alpha Reaper. Oh, that's terrifying. That was a bad business with Hawkins, Commander. I'm certain she was intending to breach the quarantine seals on the season subject we've had under study. Thankfully, she opened the Reaper larva mutation pod instead. The silver lining on this cloud is that we've been able to closely study the effects of Reaper larva metamorphosis on humans. Pursuant to your request on more information about Reapers, I've drawn together what we know about their class structure and appended what data we have on Reaper zombies as well. Alpha Reaper. As if the standard Reaper weren't bad enough, we have identified certain Reapers who are faster, stronger, and more resilient than their common brethren. These Alpha Reapers are relatively few in number, but they are just as fecund as the standard Reaper. Left unchecked, they can reduce cities to gibbering zombie hordes in short order. The Alpha Reaper is identifiable by its lighter hue. Zombie. The zombie resembles a hunchbacked waxwork that's been stood too close to the fire. Facial features run together and limbs become elongated, muscle-bound and misshapen. The hunch from which the rapidly maturing Reaper will burst from is lined with blotchy veins. In this state, zombies can do little more than swing their limbs while screaming in pain and rage. Don't let a zombie get too close. The host's death triggers a hyper-accelerated burst of growth in the larva, and you don't want the birth scream of a new Reaper to chime with the death rattle of your soldiers. Alpha zombies. Alpha zombies are superficially the same shape, but the processes which create the alpha supercharge the zombie. Their shapes are more capable of bearing the extra load of an alpha, and as a consequence, they are faster, stronger, and more resilient. Be very careful if your own troops are infected, Commander. While they don't have the brains to use their weapons, they still wear the tattered remains of their armor, and it will provide more protection than the torn clothing that grazes civilian zombies. There we go. Valuable information there. Oh, UFO detected. It's one of the medium heavies, so a couple Foxtrots should be able to take it out. It's got no escorts. Unfortunately, Charlie Alpha is going to need to get back to base and reset themselves before they can go out for this. Which is fine. Alright, we'll tail until overland, and I'm going to leave that running. Okay, good, there we go. Yep, just shoot that down, return to base. Most of Charlie 1 is actually fine. What we might do is take some of the injured people out and replace them with healthier people. And then, transport drive to Bravo base. Okay, so that's all the kit that we needed. Okay, so that should be... Yes, now we have laser weapons. Alright, so you guys can now have laser shotguns. Why do I have 3 of those here? That's not right. I should only have 2 here. I think I might need to transfer 1 back. Oh well, once Charlie Alpha lands, I can determine what weapons they need. Alright, that frees up a ton of space for you, which is good, because you don't have a stun baton. You need, and you can now carry extra C4, extra grenades, boom, boom, perfect. Okay, and then some of our rifles can also have some laser weapons. Click, 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 click. There we go. That puts you slightly over. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, and we have spare... I'm worried that I've sent too much stuff to this base now. That's what I'm worried about. Either way, I guess Violet Evans can have some Jackal armor. And she's going to need to lose some of her kit. There we go. I'll have to check when the actual helicopter arrives back from the Terra mission. Okay, Bravo has its soldiers. Okay, so do you guys have... I suspect that what happened there was... I've got 3... Okay, so you guys all have laser weapons. I think what happened there was that for some reason the game... Like, the gear that the troops were no longer using from Alpha got automatically put back into the inventory, rather than waiting for the helicopter to arrive. Because we should have spare weapons that nobody's using right now, that we don't. That's a concern. And you guys have a bunch of injured people as well. I don't know. We'll, I guess, find out when we get our injuries sorted. I'm worried about that. Oh well. I think we're actually just going to airstrike this one. Because otherwise we're going to have to do a night mission. I really don't want to do that. What we should do is put a few of the less experienced people on. I need 2 shields, and I need a rifle. Alright. People with good reflexes and TUs. That's you, Lindgren. Although you have no health, which is kind of a problem for a shield. I don't really have any good replacement shields here. Shoot. Alright, well, I'll toss one of you in as a rifleman at least. Give you some, good, we've got spare Jackal armor. I don't have spare laser weapons, and that's really bugging me. Okay, well, you'll be fine for now while I try and sort out what's happening with the laser weapons, because I think I screwed up the transfer there. There we go. Okay, just give us a little bit of time to, reset ourselves. Now, Bravo is currently sitting on 15 privates, and Alpha has a bunch of not privates, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm going to grab... Transfer soldiers. Oh, okay. So let's grab Captain Bush, and then 2 of the corporals. Oh, I can't transfer them. I can't... Can I just group them like this? Does this work? Okay, good. Transfer to Bravo. There we go. That'll give them a few experienced soldiers to work with, and then I'll just grab 3 random privates and transfer them back. Okay, I should have done that a long time ago. Having Bravo rocking around with like a bunch of untrained guys was a really bad idea. Okay, production of laser rifles is finished, so we have an extra laser rifle now. Which I guess is going to you. Okay, so we've got 4 laser rifles, which is... Yes, that is the amount that we want to have. That is correct. Oops. There you go. We'll have the precision lasers soon. We've got not enough Jackal armor, it looks like. Unfortunately. Alright, I'll wait until all the transports have... Oh, hello. Terror attack mission. I was talking with the heads of communication and detection over the latest UFO movements, and between us we've spotted a new, dangerous direction the ETs are heading in. A short while ago, we're not sure exactly when, a UFO slipped through the net and targeted, get this, a music festival. The organizers held it in an open field in the mistaken belief that UFOs only attack towns. This wasn't an airstrike. The ETs used ground teams to massacre the festival goers. We don't have a lot to go on. Our sponsors got to the few survivors first, and while we have a transcript of the interviews, there are maddening gaps in the information. What we can be certain of was there was a significant number of ETs involved in this attack, and they had deployed some sort of man-sized Frankenstein which got fried by an unshielded power cable. My team thinks this was a test run, and we can expect further attacks by cadres of alien shock troops tasked with terrorizing funding nations by slaughtering their civilian populations. One of my juniors, who's a history buff, drew a parallel between this and a method used by Genghis Khan. He'd obliterate a city and threaten other cities with the threat of vanishing as well if they resisted. Successful terror attacks are the most damaging of any alien mission to our organization. Our sponsors have strongly hinted that nuclear protocols will be deployed to prevent what they call biological contamination. The politicians will blame us to keep Joe Citizen off their backs, and our funding and reputation takes a hit that's hard to come back from. If we do save a city from the ETs, that will look particularly good for us, and we can expect a big boost in funding for every terror site we clean up. UFOs on a terror mission are medium-grade signal at a minimum, and they are almost always escorted. They will try to throw us off the scent, so look for slow-moving signals which move randomly but seem to be circling a specific patch of cities. That's probably a ship on a terror mission. Alright, very useful information there. Oh, and run class analysis. Okay, so these are the two ones. We have actually seen both of these. The blue ones were on the terror mission. We've seen the green ones before, or more commonly. Commander, what did you expect when you asked engineering for details on androns? Their rambling, jargon-filled essays wallowing in the trivia of internal components is hardly the kind of briefing the men need or can understand. Look, the first thing you need to know is there are no non-combat types among androns. These walking death machines are capable of fine manipulation, and their adaptive logic enables them to operate equipment without special assistance. Androns are as capable in combat as they are piloting UFO. Secondly, we have gathered data on two broad classes of androns seen in the field. Guards are their last line of defense. We have dubbed the camo green andron guard class due to their fairly predictable behavior patterns and their protective attitude towards other aliens. It is the most commonly reported model on the field. Generally equipped with a plasma rifle, but also seen with heavier weapons, this class of andron is a terror to common soldiers and should be approached with care by any trooper only armed with a rifle. Soldiers, however, are larger, more imposing, and better armored than the guard class. The navy blue soldier class andron exclusively carries heavy weapons, especially the heavy plasma gun. The shorter range of the heavy plasma gun means it must get closer to be an optimal range, but that suits the andron style attack. Okay, so that's why they were getting really close to us during the terror mission rather than firing at us from a distance. That's good to know. Transport arrived to Alpha, transport arrived to Bravo. Okay, so now, let's see if we can sort out what's happening with all of our gear. Alright, first things first, I need 2 guys to act as shields. Hopefully I have some people act as shields. Yeah. Jeez, none of you guys are really good. Alright, I think we're gonna have to go with Lindgren, even though he's got very, very little health. There you go, take that. Take a... I don't have a laser shotgun. I'm pretty sure I accidentally transferred my laser shotguns to Bravo. Oops. Oh, I also just realized I've left my workshop producing nothing for the last little bit. Which is fine. Okay, so Bravo has a spare laser shotgun that they can at least send back to me. Cost me a little bit of money, but... you know, such is life. We've got all the laser rifles that we need at Alpha, but I do need one more laser shotgun. So get me one of those. There we go, 10 engineers, 4 days, jeez. Oh man, that's a pain. Okay, and then that should give us all of the kit that we need for those. Precision lasers are working on, Wolf battle armor we're working on. Okay, good. That should do that. I do still need another... I need another shield, and we don't really have anyone who's particularly good at it. Yeah, jeez. This is a grim selection here. Alright, Taylor, you're... I guess it. You're our next shield. Congratulations. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Oh, jeez, you have, like, no... Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright. Take a shotgun for now. There we go. That frees up a little bit of slot for you. You know, take this. Take some grenades. Particularly a flashbang. There we go. That's sad. Nope. Can't. Go away. Cancel that. There you go. And then we need... yeah, we do need 3 just regular rifles. We do have equipment for, which is good. I guess I'm just throwing you guys in no particular order, because you're all kind of equally terrible. Now, give you a rifle, give you a laser rifle, which we have. Click, 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 click. There we go. Oh, I'm missing a suit of jackal armor. I did transfer suit of jackal armor to Bravo, didn't I? Okay, that's fine, because we should actually have the other thing of jackal armor available soon. Or the wolf armor, sorry, and then we can give the spare sets of jackal armor out. So that should actually be okay. Alright. And you, my friend, also need one of the stun batons. There we go. Ditch the medkit for that. Take a new grenade instead. Boom. There we go. Alright. Not too bad on the equipment front. Just make sure everybody's standing in the right spots here. Okay, good. Alright, and then Bravo also needs the same treatment, don't they? Because they've got a bunch of new guys now. Oh yeah, okay, so it automatically... Oh, I'm looking at Alpha, that's why it's weird. There we go. Okay, so we've got our other new guys. So, you guys are all rifles, which is fine. So we can actually just get these guys out of here. Unassigned. Nope. God. Okay, good. There is everybody nice and equipped on Bravo. Oh, I need to make sure they're all standing in the right spot in the helicopter. Yep, they're not standing in the right spot in the helicopter. There we go. Okay, good. That's both of our helicopters are now set up. One soldier's arrived at Alpha. I don't need to worry about that because the helicopter's already fully staffed. Transport arrived to Alpha. Oh, that's our laser shotgun. Good. Okay, I need that. Both of you are kind of incompetent, so I'm just giving it to you, and you should be fine. UFO detected. It's a medium. No escort. Okay, so 2 Foxtrots should be able to take this out without any trouble. UFO detected. Okay, same deal. No escorts, 2 Foxtrots, and send Alpha, Charlie Alpha on that as well. Oh, directional thruster away. Extraterrestrial craft are fascinating for many reasons, not least their extraordinary maneuvering ability. Their fighters dance through the air like graceful ballerinas, and even their ponderous capital ships can hover in place and turn far more quickly than their size should allow. It seems the recovered directional thruster array explains how this is possible. The device consists of a central brain and a series of rotatable thrusters mounted outside of the ship's hull. These thrusters were clearly originally designed for maneuvering in a vacuum, but during atmospheric flight take on the combined role of wings, stabilizers, and elevators. An outer shell of tiny flaps, each able to provide tiny amounts of vectored thrust, allows an immense amount of control over the output of each individual thruster. Collectively, a network of a dozen or more of these thrusters gives a craft the ability to perform some fairly remarkable acrobatics. Though this system is hardly energy efficient compared to conventional flight control systems, alien craft generate enough power that this is not a problem. The brain is an oval structure roughly the size of a car engine. It contains a crowded arrangement of sensors and dense mass of biological electronics that we believe automatically stabilizes the flight of the UFO based on the incoming sensor data. Unfortunately, this biological brain would be too complex to replicate, but it may be possible to substitute it. Automated control systems for spacecraft have been around for almost 20 years, so imagine with a little time my team would be able to adapt and improve the existing design to create something capable of controlling a few of these thrusters. We may not be able to create a system as elegant as the extraterrestrial one, but even a basic solution could dramatically improve the performance of our interceptors and dropships. Good to know. Now we can research the upgraded dropship, which is good. Except that all of my scientists are busy right now, aren't they? Oh, no, they're not. Bravo's not researching anything. Fantastic. You know what? You guys are going to research a improved dropship for me. Good, good. Okay, and in a minute, go. I'll resolve that. Yep, that's all good. Alright, I don't have time to start the crash site mission today, unfortunately, so this is where we're going to have to call it for right now. I think this is, like, the first episode where we haven't actually fought a crash site mission, or terror mission, or something like that. Either way, we'll have, the thing next time. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.